What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another edition of Spicy Saturday, the show where the teams are made up, the elo doesn't matter, but the spice is always nice. And we've got a team, as Cresselia lands the future sight on the Grand Bull, featuring two meta picks, Cresselia, Registeel, and then a very spicy Ultra League pick in Bombirdier. Now, we see him chipping the Trev with future sight. Actually gets a shield. Honestly, probably would have preferred to just see go straight Bombardier and save that energy for later, because this is such a dominant matchup for Bombardier, but it is quite glassy, so that Shadow Ball is still gonna hurt. It's got a ton of, or the opposite actually, not a ton of bulk, but the same typing as a Mandibuzz would. Fly, Robin Fly coming through. Fly is a move I'm sure not a lot of you guys have seen. There's not very many Pokemon with access to it, but Fly is actually a clone of Drill Run in terms of its stats. So it's 45 energy, 80 base damage. And let's go, baby. Very confident game one win with this team. And if you guys want to try out some really spicy Pokemon yourselves, I recommend what this trainer is doing here. Use two meta picks that you're comfortable with. Things that are bulkier that can tank energy, and then pair it with something spicy in the back. Once again, it seems like he enjoys chipping these things and then going, but I feel like Registeel is so dominant against Squidward, you could probably just go straight Reggie without expending energy. Squidward's actually going to shield up, which is kind of wild. I don't think Squidward can flip this matchup in any scenario. Going for another Focus Blast. Scald's going to be coming through, but once again, even if you take the Scald, you're just not at risk of getting farmed down, you know? So going for another Focus Blast. It knocks out. In comes Komo-o. Komo-o forced to expend energy. I like just letting this go. Save your shields for your glassy Pokemon in back. Coming with Cress here. Moonblast would hit for double, super effective here. With threatened to probably knock out from this range. Knockout or maybe nearly knockout since it's non-stab. Gets the shield. And I mean, unless it's a Charmer, there's not a whole lot that's going to beat. It's going to beat Bombirdier up 2 shields. Reggie's not ideal, but Payback's going to hurt, man. Same type attack bonus with that dark typing. They do get to the move first. That is concerning because a debuff now isn't ideal. But let's see if Payback can still 2-shot from this range. Or if it cannot quite 2-shot. Payback coming through. Looks like it's not going to quite be able to 2-shot, but you should be able to get to a Payback and a Fly here. Just have to be a little bit careful of them catching the Fly on the Komo-o. But even if they do, it's not the end of the world. Okay, they swap. So I would have preferred to see him bank the Fly here and then go Cresselia. But this is fine too. Oh, it's actually enough to knock out. See, I was worried it wasn't going to be enough to knock out. And Reggie will get to a move to knock out Bombirdier here. But Cresselia with enough health to handle this in the end game. It's crazy that Reggie from that low actually lived 3 cycle cuts. But let's go. By the way, that thing on the right, just a recording app. When I first saw the video, I was a little bit sketched. I was like, uh-oh, what do we got going on here? Any sketchiness? Nope, just the recording app. So we're all good in the hood. Registeel versus Armored Mewtwo. It's been a while since I've seen Armored Mewtwo in the Ultra League. I used to like running Armored Mewtwo back in the day. Could also mix up its moveset. I used to run Earthquake on it for Registeel. Melmetal used to be common in the Ultra League. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Armored Mewtwo has access to Dynamic Punch, Rock Slide, Earthquake. And I'm sure I'm missing some others as well. There's the secondary move. Of course, Psy Strike being the main move that you always want. Registeel putting in a ton of work here. Zap Cannon going to debuff this Tapu Fini. Going to come in here with Cresselia. And going to go for the future set. I actually like this play because I feel like it's unlikely Charizard shields. Blast Burn does connect. And even though it's a fairy type against the Bombirdier and back, I guess he feels confident that Bombirdier up shields can still handle that matchup, because you're going to get to neutral flies and you're going to just take neutral damage from the water guns. It's really just the Moonblast that's super threatening to you. Calls the bait. Lovely. Honestly, probably lives a claw from here and you have the Moonblast loaded. Oh, okay. They Blast Burn to knock out. Makes sense. But yeah, now you're up 2 shields. Double fly should certainly be enough. And because the Charizard just threw Dragon Claw Blast Burn pretty much back to back, there's no way Charizard is going to reach a move against your Bombirdier. So you can safely just 2 shield, double fly, and should be in a good position. I don't think there's any way Charizard's going to reach a move against your Bombirdier. Fly, Robin, fly. That animation is pretty cool as well. Bombirdier bombs away. You know, I had a teacher in the 7th grade, was it? 6th grade. I think 6th grade. And every single day of the week when we came in, she had like a song playing that day. Like we had a song for every day of the week, and it was mostly like 80s songs. One of them was Fly, Robin, Fly. Maybe that was like Tuesday. Feels kind of like a Tuesday song, right? It's a Tuesday vibe. And then there was the one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. That song, that was one day. Yeah, we had like a 80s. I don't know if those are all 80s songs, but anyway, Rise going into random tangents. Oh, this is amazing. Got both shields from the Dragonite. That's where running like super glassy Pokemon can sometimes get you in trouble, as you have to go down shields, and then you find yourself in a tough spot. Go for the Focus Blast here. Does this just completely knock out the Greninja from full health? Boom, it does. Let's go. If it didn't knock out, I was thinking maybe you should go for the Zap Cannon to debuff, but it did knock out, so Focus Blast is the right call. Less energy. Gonna shield up. Fly probably just knocks out Machamp from here. Oh, gonna undercharge. Still knocks out. And you just gotta get to the Fly here against Dragonite. Hopefully Dragonite doesn't have back-to-back. And they do not. So Fly going to knock out the Dragonite Bombirdier. Soaring high. And getting the win. Let's go. Next battle. Cress into Sylveon. I like this matchup for Cress just because you outbulk. In comes Zard, and as we've seen, doesn't have like an obvious Zard counter, so gonna be forced to stay in here and hopefully lands a Future Sight. That would be big. Does Zard bother shielding? Do they expect the Future Sight? No, they don't. That's huge. That does some really nice damage. You actually get off the Moonblast here, which is huge. Now Zard's probably going to shield to get off their Blast Burn. And honestly, like, just let this go. No, well, actually, I don't like this. I take it. Oh, actually, I do like it because they called the Claw. But you have to maintain alignment. You have to maintain... See, I don't like this. I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe Reggie just goes off now. But... Oh, baby, okay. Yeah, Reggie's going to just go off. And they catch... I guess they're just trying to do anything they can at this point. But this game's just over. And it's Charm, which is like even worse than if it was Quick Attack. Quick Attack, you could at least like outpace the charge moves. But yeah, this is just over. This is just over. Honestly, I would like to see him just take the Flame Charge here. Take the Flame Charge, yeah. I like it. Get off your Zap Cannon. And then just save 2 shields for Bombirdier. Because they're forced to shield this. Then Bombirdier up 2 shields is going to go crazy. Swap in. Let's go, baby. I mean, the most efficient way to take it out is probably double fly, but payback is also fun. Fly, Bombirdier, fly. Fly, Bombirdier, fly. Fly, Bombirdier, fly. Up to the sky. Apologies. I should have timed it better so it was up to the sky. Like as the visual animation was up to the sky, but You win some, you lose some. Solid lead. They swap Golisopod, met by Reggie. I've been the Golisopod here many a time. Whoa, suddenly it just got like super fast. I sped up the videos. I wonder if like some of them that he sent were already sped up. Doesn't this seem like crazy fast? Anyway. I mean, this is a kind of a drawn-out matchup, so I guess not the worst thing in the world. Zap Cannon coming through. And Golisopod is going to be able to flip switch here. But you get a double shield advantage. They give up switch anyway. Kind of weird. Cobalion, Golisopod could be like a grass type in the back. Golisopod could be trying to lure out the flyer. Also could be trying to lure out like the normal type. So it could be like a ghost in the back. Maybe like a Giratina. That would be good. Moonblast coming through. Was this enough to knock out? Yes. In comes Golisopod. Going to get off the future sight. Going to put Golisopod quite low here. And then just going to put it all on the back of Bombirdier. Against his brother. His cousin. Mandibuzz. The Dark Flyers meet. But here's the thing. Fly is a better move than Aerial Ace. And Wing Attack is a little bit better here than Snarl, since it's hitting for neutral rather than resisted. So Bombirdier actually seems to have the advantage here. Granted, Bombirdier was up 2 shields. But based off the movesets, a little bit of an advantageous matchup for Bombirdier. Uh-oh, timer's coming up. But it didn't matter. Had that game wrapped up anyway. And here we go. Another Shadow Granbull. Last time we saw him go for the Future Sight straight away. Does the same here. Future Sight connects. Granbull's going to unload a Crunch. In comes Trev. Is this the same game? This must be the same game as before. Yeah, I think that was the same game. So, this trainer, I believe, was another trainer that sent me a ton of footage. And I would love to shoutcast all day, but I got to run to compete in the tournament in Toronto. So, with that said, I thank you guys for watching this Spicy Saturday. Also, it seems like the trainer name was cut off in these videos. So I don't know if he meant it that way or if he wanted the shout out, but a shout out to who sent me this amazing Bombirdier content. Who did it? Which one of you little rascals? I can't find it. Uh-oh. Viewer retention. I feel it. Slipping. Away. Oh, wait. There it is. Mr. McLean. Mr. McLean. Thank you, my man, for the submission. And apologies I didn't shout you out earlier in the video. But really fun Bombirdier content. And I hope you guys watching enjoyed the video as well. I certainly did. So if you did enjoy it, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.